Hello everyone, today you're joining me because I am going to show you how to create a newborn photo shoot for free. I was looking around my local, just for photographers to do us a family photo shoot, and I was shocked to find out that the price of them were over £300, which I was like, I can't justify spending just for a couple of photos. So I used my imagination and thought I would show you how you can create this professional photo shoot style yourself from the comfort of your own home. What you will need is a tripod of some sort, a phone, access to the free Canva, or you can use the paid Canva, and obviously you and your baby and baby outfits that you want for the photo shoot. You will also need a semi-clean background. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'll show you how to get rid of that all in Canva, but just a background that is white or just a plain coloured background basically. By the way, if you're doing this right now in the UK, it's pretty warm, so grab a drink, get all cozy, grab your laptop, follow along and take notes. And yeah, I've got my appetizer. This is an OG pregnancy appetizer for those that have been around for a while. Cheers. Now let's get to it. To start off with, you want to clear a space and decide on a space where you want to take the photos. This consisted of taking down my map frame and putting away some shoes that were lying around. Then I like my photos with a bit more height to hide, the double chin. So I use a little table and then I put the tripod on it to set it up. You then want to add your phone to the tripod and just make sure that what you're looking at is what you want out of your photo. Once you've opened the camera, I would set it to a 10-second timer. So when you hit the button, taking your photos, it will take 10 seconds to actually take and get you into position that you're happy with. This may take a couple of shots. It took us a few times to get each of these photos right, especially with the baby. So what we're going to do is open Canva. So there are two sizes that are portrait and landscape, and they are 6 by 4 inches and 4 by 6 inches. So what you're going to do is go up to the create a design section in Canva and then change the units to inches, and let's do 6 by 4 inches to start with. Create a design. This will give you a blank canvas. Now what you want to do, I'm on a Mac, but if you import all the photos you've just taken on your phone, so I will find them in my photos, which we gotta go and find them because I've done them a while ago, here, and just take the ones that you think will be great. I suggest taking a variety of landscape and portrait photos just to help with the editing. So I will then export these 6 photos and then import them into Canva once they are downloaded. So all you have to do once they're downloaded is select all and drag them into Canva. And as you can see, they're pulling through now. Then once they're uploaded, so let's just take this one to start with, you want to position it on the canvas how you want. So that's mine done. Obviously the background on this now is looking a bit ugly, so what we're going to do is select the photo. In the top left hand corner, click on the edit image and select BG remover, even though mine's taken a little while. So edit image, background remover. My internet is being a bit slow, so this is a fun time. So the internet just died on me, so sorry about that. We're back in business. So what I was saying is select the image, then click edit image, and then you'll see BG remover. If you click this, Canva will do its thing and remove the image of your background. Remove your background basically. So I'm just gonna make sure this is how I want it now. It's just made it a bit bigger, make sure it's centered. So if you select the position button at the top right, once you've selected the image and click center, it will center it for you. And then on the left hand side, click on elements and search Photoshoot background. So if you look under all the photos, you can have a swizz. There's nothing really here that takes my fancy. So you could try this one. This one is a pro background, but I don't think this is going to work because me and Charlie are in black. So we want kind of like a grey professional photo. So if we do grey background in the search bar under elements, as you can see, if you click see all photos, it will come up with a variety of grey backgrounds, and then you kind of just choose one. My internet is being very slow, which is great, but let's try this one. So it's got a bit of a professional look to it because it's got white in it. So if we just stretch this out like that, so position it, and then if you right click and then do layer send to back, this is then a good example of your photo shoot background. So you can see this one. If you're happy with it, you're good to go. All you have to do then is click the share button, download PNG, and click download, and that will bring out your photo, and then you can get it to send off. Or you can have a play around with different backgrounds of your choice. So we could try this kind of textured background and see what that looks like. Sometimes you might want to just make it slightly bigger so you can see the texture, and then send to back again. See, I'm not sure this really makes it look that professional, but what you also can do is when you edit the image, you can add like different effects to it. There's different things you can do, or you can adjust, so the contrast, highlights, whites, color, all of that, to see if it makes it a little bit more better. But I'm not a massive fan of this background, so I'm going to try a blue background because CJ is a boy, and see what this kind of looks like. That one's ugly. That one is an ugly background. So let's just see the magic recommendations. So this one's cool. This is a white one. This is giving Christmas vibes, to be fair, but this is looking professional. Send backwards. See, I quite like that one. That one looks quite crisp. You can also duplicate the page just to try multiple backgrounds. So we could try this blurred blue background. I don't really like the white in it, so I'm going to make it stretch so you can't see that side, and then send to back. See, I just prefer the grey and white background because that's the usual that you would get in an actual photo shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one in the background. So I'm going to delete that, duplicate it again, but this time use different photos. So all I've done, or if you go on the uploads on the left hand side and just select them, do exactly the same as what you did in the first bit of this video. You might want to go back to that section and remove the background again. And then voila. Make sure this, I just like to make sure these are just the image, just so it's easier then to center the image. Because if these are bigger, they won't be centered. So if you position center, so they're just centered. I think they look really good. The ones that I did the other day are on this grey background. So these are the ones that I'm actually gonna get printed off, just to show you for reference. I think they look really, really good. And that's how you create the actual photo shoot look on Canva. So let me just show you how it downloads. So if you just select download, and we'll just select the first image for now to download, just so I can show you what this looks like. And if you go into your downloads, it will be there. And that's how crisp and clean it is. So you can then send this off to print, which you will have to pay for money, or you can have it on your phone as a background and it look professional. It's just really clean and crisp and looks amazing. You can also do these in portrait. So these are the ones that I've done that I will want to keep. Landscape, these are all the ones that I'm actually going to get printed. But you can also do portrait, which is 4 by 6 inches. So when you go onto your Canva and create a design, instead of doing 6 by 4, you would switch it the other way. So width 4 and then height 6, and then create your new design, which will come up looking like this. And then you would do exactly the same. So I've just stuck to this grey mull background. So it just takes a while to find the right background that you want. This is the one I've like kind of used throughout all the ones that I wanted to get printed, because this is a grey background that looks professional photos for me. But you can use any colour like I showed you, and this would be the end result. And then if you want to download all of them, you literally just select download, and all 8 will download in a zip file. So let me just show you what that looks like. Then once you're happy, you can then take this to a print company to print, whether it's in a photo album, prints, anything you want, canvas, and you can adjust the size accordingly. So let me just show you what this looks like once they're downloaded into a zip file. So it will say zip, you'll open it, it will then download them individual, and you can see them. They look amazing. It looks like a professional has done this. Then lastly, you want to go to a photo printing company. So the one I like to use is called Photobox. You can also use places like Moonpig if you want to print them on cards. They also print photos, etc. But the reason I like Photobox is because they do books, and I want mine in a book, and I want to gift a photo book to people. And again, this is super easy. So if you just start creating, if you select start creating, you can decide what book you would like. So I mean, I want something like this, a medium soft landscape book. So I will choose that. So you can create it yourself, or you can get the Smart Assist to create it. But I would create it myself, I think. Start. The most extensive editing capabilities. So download for Mac. You can download this for Photobox, but for now, just for showing you the purpose of this, we'll just exit that. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Create it yourself. start online, and then you basically sign up, whack this all in, and you're good to go. So then you can start editing your book. So all you have to do is upload the photos that we've just taken, like so. You can do them in bulk like I've just done, and then you can arrange them in your book, and then you add a page how you would like it, etc, etc. And if you don't want to do this, if it's too time consuming, you can then also have it the other way. So this is just an example. I want to put it on this side of the page, or start with the cover and have the family portrait on here, and then you can just change the margins, make sure it's fitting on screen, and then you can also add text. For example, I'm just going to write CJ's first year in the world. Obviously make this as fancy as you want. I'm just showing you as an example. July 2024 and beyond. Oh my god, mummy I can't type. Keep calling myself a mummy these days as well. And then you just move this around how you want it. Cut that down like that. And then you can change the font, make it bold, make it big. You get the gist. Basically, you could create your own like book. And then you'd carry on. Then that is the only bit you would pay for. So you add it to basket, check out, and your book or photos will be delivered in the post. Let me know what you think of this video. It's a bit different for me, but I thought I would share what I found and what worked, and I thought it was a cheaper way of creating your own professional newborn photo shoot. So let me know in the comments. You can also put your baby in different positions, take photos, remove the background, and add them on top of like baskets and things like that. With the help of Canva's backgrounds. My door is just opening, if that's what you can hear squeak. And without further ado, this is the end of this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, as it will help push my content out there for new viewers to see. And yeah, subscribe, like, do all the things. Put your Canva photos in the comments below. I would love to see them if that is a thing. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.